don't know what's happening.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to another amazing episode of the Bold STP Sports Podcast, man. We are live. What's good with y'all, man? Hold on. What up, though?
I don't know what's happening, man. I'm trying to connect, bro. For some reason, I can't connect.
Sorry, we go get it. We can try it again if you can.
Yeah.
All right.
Give me a couple. Well, yeah, you can start. It's like after 3 now, so I'll be on. I'm gonna come back.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out my connection.
I got you. I'm here. Peace. Oh, that's some blocky shit. Oh. What's good, Joe? You already know, man. We live. Trying to get this thing going over here. Seeing what's going on. Trying to get this thing moving like I needed to move, you know. I can't get this part that I need to work though. You should be able to watch this live right now. It's not showing me the love I need. Oh, here we go. I found it. Oh, we about to be Gucci now. Provider. Oh shit. Nasty work. So yeah, man, we got the game on, man. We just keeping track right now. See what's going on. And until I can find this thing to work, I'm just gonna have to score up for y'all. We'll go from there. You feel me? Share my screen. You ain't gotta show me that again. NBA score says yeah. But now we got a nice little game going on, man. It's a blowout. We got a blowout happening right now. Can y'all hear me? Now we got a nice little game going on, man. Let me check my gram, make sure my gram is lit. I don't look like I'm live on my gram though. Should be, but if not. I should be live on here, but I'm not. Something ain't right. I don't know. Check it out next time though. What's goody though, y'all? We got the score up there for y'all. You know what I'm saying? See what's happening with this watch party we got. Yo, Kuzma with 0 points killed a lot of people's tickets, that's for sure. Why am I doing live on YouTube though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I should be live on YouTube, and I don't see it up there. The comment gonna show up today. Nitty, what up though?
What's up? What's up?
What's the word,
STP.
brother? You know the vibes, bro. You know the vibes, man. I can't get this game on though for some reason. So I got the score up there. You can see the score, right?
Yeah.
But it won't let me get the game up there for some reason. It's weird. Yesterday I had the game on smooth, and I checked the lives. It's only live on Facebook for some reason. It ain't live on or
Not on X or YouTube.
I did YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. It's on Facebook. I seen,
Okay.
but I don't see it on the gram. I don't see it. Let me close everything out. But we got the watch party. I'm trying to get the game up, but maybe I can get the second game up. I don't know why this one wasn't up. Ain't coming up. Let me see. What channel is this game on? It's ESPN. That's what I had yesterday when I watched the game. Maybe I can catch the Nuggets game on here though. Try to get that on there. What's good with you though, bro?
Hey man, life, bro. Just trying to maintain. Working. But you know.
We out here trying to get, man. You know my boy. You know I'm on. You know what time I'm on, man. That nugget dip, bro. That nugget dip. Let me make sure he dip. Dip. Make sure ain't no mispronunciations from the ears of other people.
No, we good. You've been saying that for years, so we already know.
Yeah, right. Hell no. Look, I'm trying. I need this game to be on. We can all watch it on there. That's gonna be nice. But this game, but it's a white game anyway. What's the score? 96. What I'm seeing.
What's going on with Milwaukee, man? Like
they down 19. They ain't got no help, man. They need Dame to come out at least make it a game because ain't nobody helping them out. Ain't no help, so he just out here doing 1-on-1. I worked in the first quarter to keep it decent, but after a while you go tap out. You got a few guests supposed to pull up too. You know, Maine be here like 3:30. Got my cousin Paul, got my homie from New Orleans, my homie from DC. You got people pulling up supposedly, so.
I got a special guest.
Geek
inviting a special guest, not today, but for Thursday.
For the draft?
Before the draft, special guest.
Whoever, bring the money and minis, the more the merrier, man. Yo, you like this overlay though, right?
Huh? Yeah, yo, this is dope. I didn't know you could do all of this.
Man, I just got out, but I'm a little mad that the YouTube running, like, how's that on YouTube? Like, that's automatic. That should be the first one that's on. Like
the first one that it is, yeah, that it uploads to.
It's not showing that we live on there. Oh, I'm tripping. Yes, we are.
You good?
Nah, I see it saying we got one ready to start, but it ain't going. It ain't on enough for some reason. That's weird. It's just there, but it ain't showing like it ain't clicking on nothing. I started for 3 o'clock. So I don't know what the issue is. See, we play this little video. And then, yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Facebook and streaming, Yeah, that's cool. Live viewer comments show up on StreamYard. This is example. Click here on comment to show on screen. Okay. I'll make sure I'm on screen. We got that there. Boom, boom. This is our first live, man. So you know, whoever there listening.
First live. We appreciate you. We're grateful for you. If you on live with us right now, share. Hit that share button.
And make sure you go on YouTube and, you know what I mean? Go up there and go show some love too. I can't believe you're showing on there though. I feel like, what the hell, bro? Like, we got Facebook, but let me see, share the link. Make sure I share the link too. I just shared the link just now. Check out. I don't know if I shared the right thing. I know that was a referral link. I'm out here just doing anything. When I get that next game going, I should be better. But right now, let me see if I can find it on YouTube though. The game. If I can find the game.
Who's coming up? 3:30 is New York and Detroit.
The Nuggets, bruh.
Oh, Nuggets.
The Nuggets.
New York and Detroit is at 6, right?
Yeah, right after. Yeah, right after that. Can I get this game live?
Oh,
Let me see.
man, I know you spoke briefly about it in our group chat, but tell the fans how you feel about the coaching change.
I'm all right with it. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like it was some things that needed to happen. So they did it. So it happened. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it was shocking at this time that it happened. You know what I'm saying? But it had to happen. Like, I never liked him, like, subbing patterns and stuff. But I don't know if you remember me saying it back in the day. But we ended up winning the championship. And I was like, shit, cool. But I definitely wasn't, like, a fan of him. And I never liked how he subbed. He didn't like to play as a young players like that. Like, it took MPJ almost 2 full seasons to really get real playing time.
To really, right.
And that's like after he you know what I'm saying, came back. Remember the first year he set out
because of the injury.
Drafted, right?
Yeah.
First year he set out. So I was just like, all right, when we go, are we gonna get, you know what I'm saying, the actual. I want to see him because at the time we like, it's possibly Durant. This might be the next Durant. You know what I'm saying? At the time, you know what I'm saying. That was my hopes. Obviously, that ain't paying out to be that, but I'm looking like, let me get.
I mean,
you know what is this? Ain't nobody showing the real thing. They showing like people scared. They don't want to get a strike, a YouTube strike, so they're not really showing a game. I'm with it. Get me a strike. Yeah, all right, we good. We ain't worried about no strikes. Who we got? I don't know if anybody in the waiting room waiting. Let me come see real quick. Nah. I gotta check. No, nobody down there. We good right now. I'm trying to find the game live. I had it. Actually, it was perfect. You see when I sent you I sent you the joint.
You talking about from last night, right?
Yeah. It was ESPN.
Yeah, that was dope.
They must have put a little lock on that joint for the playoffs. Like, yeah, Jordan's playing, bro. That's it. Yeah,
hold on 1 second. Right. Woman down?
Yeah, where I catch the space.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it though. Watch. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna find it. NBA playoffs live. Let's see if I can get one. Yeah, everybody's scared, bro. Nobody got that joint on live scoreboard. I got a scoreboard. Everybody doing the scoreboard. Anybody want? At least they got the lock on it.
That's hope it ain't no lock
on
Thursday night.
I was gonna put the projector up too in the back of my background, but once I seen I could do it without it, I'm like, oh, all right, we good. We don't need that. But now,
for you, like the green screen or something.
No, I got like an actual projector. I was gonna have it playing in the background.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Right in the background, like, go ahead, let's get this done. But I can't get the game live though. Yeah, let me see. Watch live. Let me try it again. ESPN. They say ESPN is free. Let me get it for free then. Then they want to choose a TV provider and all that. Nah, we ain't doing all that. Yesterday they didn't ask none of this. Like, why they gonna trick me like that? They had me hyped. Who you got in these series though, man? Who you got winning this series?
I need to get a rundown of who's playing who. I know the Knicks is playing Detroit. I know the Lakers is playing
so go off today.
The Timberwolves.
Today you got right now for the Bucks and Pacers. What you got today? Bucks and Pacers. Like for the whole series though.
Damn, I mean by the looks of it, shit.
Dame will be back game 2 or 3, they said.
Where?
Dame will be back game 2 or 3.
If it's 3, it might be too late.
Yeah, he got to come back too. I think this game will go push him to come back a little early.
Yeah, if it's 3, it might be too late.
This definitely might
Um,
push him.
and then today was what? Knicks and Detroit, Knicks and the Pacers.
That's gonna be a better series than I think a lot of people think. Yeah,
I do too. Of course, Knicks fans is, they thinking Knicks in 4. They probably saying Knicks in 3, like it's 1991 when it used to be best out of 5 in the first round. But I think that'll be a good series. Detroit got a lot of young cats. But hey, New York, man, they've been playing tough all year. But we'll see if sometimes they like to they get tired out. Tibbs be having them
you sound
play too many
scared to make
minutes.
a prediction.
I'm scared to make a prediction.
Yeah,
Well, I hate the Knicks, so I'm going to go with the Pistons.
that's
And
crazy.
who y'all
What's
play?
the number? What's the
Huh?
number? 4-2, 4-3.
I'm gonna say 4-3.
So 7 games, Pistons.
Pistons in 7.
I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to take the Pistons in 7 too, but I'm gonna give the Knicks the benefit of the doubt. I think they got this. I know they got the experience from the past 2 years.
Hold on.
Brunson going
They
on
do.
third.
They do. Unfortunately, you know the game, but unfortunately, it has to be done. Yeah. Take it easy. Have a great day. Thank you.
I'm gonna go Knicks in 7 though. I'm gonna take Knicks in 7. I was contemplating 6, but it's gonna be a real tight series. We got Nuggets versus the Clippers.
I'm gonna go with the Nuggets in 6.
Nuggets in
No,
6.
Nuggets in 5. I'm gonna go Nuggets in 5.
5 is crazy. That's crazy. 5 is a dangerous pick because if you lose that first game, you pretty much got to win the next 4. So always typically, if it ain't a big margin of in talent, I go at least 6. So I'm gonna go Nuggets in 6. With that, it ain't no bias or nothing. Ain't no bias or nothing. Then I think this is another series that people sleeping on. I think people think it's gonna be an easy series, but the Lakers versus the Timberwolves.
Sleeping on who and easy for who?
I think they think it's easy for the Lakers.
Yeah. Okay. So we on the same sheet of music.
Yeah, I think they in some trouble.
Listen. You know how. I can't even say Lakers fan because there's some Laker fans that are very very smart and intuitive, and they take their feelings out of their decisions about who's going to win and who's going to lose. But man, I'm going to go and say LeBron fans. I know you're a LeBron fan, but I ain't talking about you. But I'm talking about the LeBron fan that was a Cavalier fan, then was a Heat fan, then was a Cavalier fan again, and then now he a Laker fan. Those type of fans, yes. Those type of fans.
The perfect name.
They've been, yeah. Those type of stands. Shout out Roselle, New Jersey.
What else, Guru? I know you're gonna get on here at some point, probably.
Those type of stands. They talking cash shit. Cash stuff like LeBron or the Lakers is going to make easy work of the Timberwolves. So we shall see, man. Ant-Man is debatably one of the faces of the league. So we'll see. We'll see if
what you got? You don't got no number. We gotta give something to the people.
Man.
We gotta give something to the people. We all could just say go be good. We gotta give something to the people.
I'm gonna go with Timberwolves in 7.
I ain't gonna lie, I want to do the same, but dang, I think I'm gonna go Lakers in 7. I'm gonna go Lakers in 7. I'm gonna get them the benefit of the doubt. They got to get past the first round. in my mind. So you can't make a big blockbuster like that and not do nothing with it. That'd be horrible. I think that'd be one of LeBron's worst exits ever in his career if he don't win this first round. I think
if he don't win this one,
the first round.
Yeah, okay. I got you. He's not really.
They talking championship with these people now, like not just Lakers fans, like ESPNs and all of it. The so-called experts are talking championship. They talk about them coming out of the Western Conference at least.
Of course. I mean, when you got two players like that, I mean, technically, it's really championship or bust. Really, I mean, LeBron ain't playing these. He ain't playing these seasons or coming back all these seasons, 18, 19, 20 seasons, for hits and giggles. He trying to win chips. He's still trying to chase the other goats.
Right.
So I mean, it would be a devastating upset if he was to lose in the first round. So of course, ESPN, all the major media outlets, they're gonna have them going far, or they going to at least hoping that they go far. I mean, who would you rather? Would you rather Minnesota make the finals, or would you rather a staple like the Lakers historically make the finals? It just makes for a better TV or a better matchup, I guess. But
the masses would say the Lakers, but I mean, for me, Ant-Man's, like you said, is one of the faces of the league. So,
I'm just speaking from a media marketing standpoint.
Oh, for sure.
Of course, ESPN, they're gonna,
ESPN definitely. I mean, NBA, not just ESPN. NBA wanted to be the Lakers. If you could get the Lakers and the Celtics in the finals.
Oh man, come on.
Right. Like you won. That's how we know that trade was shady, but they trying to get Bron in there one more time, at least whether he win or not, they're trying to get him in there one more time.
Huh?
So I think it's gonna be fire though. I mean, but I think this gonna be a great series too. We got what we got tomorrow. Tomorrow we got tomorrow's games is you got the Grizzlies versus the Thunder. What you got there?
Oh, I got the Thunder all the way. And
5,
6.
4, 6.
I'm gonna say 6. I say they get 2.
I'm gonna go Thunder. Thunder in the gentleman's sweep. 4-1. 4-1. This is series next one. I think it'll shock people, yo. Celtics versus the Magic.
See, the Magic got a lot of young horses.
I'm telling you, man.
I mean, listen. I'm gonna go with the Celtics, but this is gonna be a very entertaining series to watch because they got some. They remind me Orlando and Detroit. They got a little nice young talent, like nice young, like not afraid to back down on talent, but. I mean, they going against some tough teams. So Celtics, man, I'm gonna go with the Celtics in 5.
I'm gonna go. I think the matchup. I think it's a lot of good matchups in there. I wish Suggs was still playing. If Suggs was playing, I think this would be really, really, really tighter than I already got.
Closer.
Yeah, but I got it being 6 though. I got Celtics winning in 6, but it's gonna be a tough 6. I got this being a tough ass series for them. Like, I think they got to fight, yeah. So I think my man Pablo, or whatever you how he says that, Banchero, I know he the real deal. I think he about to put on the show, man. I think it's about to be his coming out party right here.
Just right here against Mano Imano against Tatum.
Duke going to do crime, man. That boy, I think he's too big for Tatum. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I think he got more of a killer instinct than Tatum, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I got that. But then we got the Heat versus the Cavs.
Oh, Cavs in 5.
Gentlemen sweep.
Cavs in 5. Gentlemen sweep.
I'm gonna go. I had a regular sweep, but he got a lot of heart, so I'm gonna let them get one game. So I got 4-1, like you said, same gentleman sweep for the Cavs. Now last one, it's another tough one, man. This last one is Rockets versus Warriors.
Who?
Rockets versus Warriors.
Oh man, I'm gonna let you go on this first. Give me some time to think about it. I really haven't thought about it.
Shoot.
Yeah, come back to me on that one.
Honestly, my concern with the Rockets is I don't know in a tight game who they're giving the ball to. Not the final shot, just tight game, period. I feel like they don't have that. Here, go get it.
Yeah. So when you say that, like you said, not in the final shot, but like if it's like fourth quarter, 6 minutes, like who am I giving the ball to? And I'm saying, get out the way.
Right.
We coming to you 5 straight possessions.
Right.
Take us home. That makes sense.
I don't know who that is. Like I don't know that scares me. Then you add a person that I know like that in the crunch, Jimmy Buckets. I mean, we seen him in the playing tournament. Like he's already locked in the playoff Jimmy. Yo, what's good, Todd? The homie Todd in here. The homie Todd in there.
Top tier.
Yes, sir.
T.O. Devil.
Todd, come up on the show, bro. I'm sending links out.
You know what's crazy is I really don't think the Warriors ever had this type of mentality on their team. Now you could say Draymond, but see Draymond don't have the offensive, like you're not giving the ball to Draymond like we were just talking and say, look, we going to you for 5 straight possessions. Take us home. If they double you or you got a mouse in the house, make them pay. You're not doing that with Draymond, but you doing that with Jimmy, and we already know what Steph is. But they never had this type of mentality come playoff team. Well, I mean, you could say it with Durant, but I mean, like, as far as like physicality, not scared, not backing down, going to do it messy, going to do it nasty, going to be like, going to mix it up a bit, not afraid to mix it up with somebody. Like, I don't think they ever had this type of mentality on their team.
Well, we got Maine, and we got my man C from New Orleans up in here too.
Yo, what up? What's good?
What is it, man?
Word, man.
I know I got the shiesty on, man, but it ain't New Orleans, bro.
Oh. Up at Louisiana.
Yeah, I'm from Monroe, Louisiana, but I've been I'm in Lafayette, Louisiana, man, for the last 20 years. So
okay.
I'm damn near from Lafayette.
What's good with y'all, man?
What's good, homie? What's good with it, Rick? What's happening, fam?
We all stuck over here on this Warriors and Rockets series. What y'all thinking about it, man?
I was sold on the Rockets at first. I mean, not the Rockets. I was sold on the Warriors at first, just off the fact that, I mean, they don't have no Steph. The Rockets don't have no Steph, and the Warriors do. And that was pretty much enough for me. But the more I look at it, bro. I look ridiculous, bro. Hold on. All right. So
good.
You know what I'm saying? The more I look at it and I actually think about it, bro, this is going to be a closer series than I thought about at first. And the reason why I say that is the kind of like my man was just talking about, the Jimmy Butler effect is very important, man.
For sure.
It's very important. The having that dog that Jimmy is, and I saw in the play-in game.
Right. I just said that.
I actually previous to that playing game, I wasn't sold that playoff Jimmy still even existed, to be honest with you. But that showed me that he in there,
right?
He in there,
For real.
and
Next level.
he will come out, you know. So I was like, well, yeah, if he's in there and he'll come out, I mean, I can't be mad at him. But I just started looking at what the Rockets have achieved, man. They're number 2 seed in the West with a bunch of youngsters and a bunch of youngsters in Van Vliet, Van Fleet or whatever his name is.
Sure.
So and this is where a lot of people may think I'm tripping. I look at the rosters, then the coaches. I believe Houston has the better coach, bro. I think Emil Udoka.
That's bold. That's bold. I ain't mad at you, but it's bold.
I know. You know, I'm big on the unpopular opinions, bro. But I only say what I truly believe. I only say what I truly believe. What Emil Udoka has done with this Rockets team, what he did with the Celtics team, I believe is just as, if not more impressive than what Steve Kerr has done in his career with the Rockets. Because Steve Kerr, all he did was take Mark Jackson's team, who was taking leaps and bounds every year, and he was just along for the ride for what I believe Mark Jackson had already put together. And where we saw he was really not a good coach is when that year that Steph got hurt and like everybody pretty much got hurt, and he was picking in the top 5 of the draft. He was lauded.
Right.
You know what I mean? So without the studs, who is he? You know what I'm saying? Can he make anybody a stud? I haven't seen him do it. Has he been able to pull the best out of average players? I haven't seen him been able to do it. And with his Olympic performance as the coach, if you can't find minutes for Jason Tatum, bro, you're not a good coach, bro. You're an idiot. Yeah, I mean. So I guarantee you, Emil Udoka would have found minutes for Jason Tatum.
You better have. That was his guy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So
what you got though?
Bruh, damn, why we had to start with this one?
This is actually the last one, but I'm gonna go back for y'all. Me and him did all of them. Me and Nitty did all of them already, but we was on this when y'all came in, so I'm like, jump in. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm a 4 games. 4 games, man. I got Warriors, bro. I got Warriors. I can't see Steph losing 4 games to the Warriors.
How many games?
7. I believe it goes 7. I believe it goes 7, and Steph goes in the 7th game and pulls it out.
What you got, man?
Yeah, it's a tough one, like you said. You got the young boys coming up, looking to make a name for themselves. But you got Golden State. One thing I got to add to what he said, you got the coaching, the players, and star talent, but continuity. Do they got the experience to knock off the Warriors in the first round, even though they're the 2 seed?
It's a tough ass.
It's not like they rolling out like a Tracy McGrady or somebody, and they, like somebody that's just dominant at what they do, up and coming star like they had Tatum or something. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. They got a good squad though. I like Houston. Yeah, they play gritty, but
I think
end of the day, I go a tough 6 Warriors.
I think Jalen close to being a star. I mean, he not a star yet, but I think he close. He got to find that his spots because he reminds me of John Wall, a young John Wall.
Mm-hmm.
Speed, athleticism, jumper, like streaky shooter. But if you remember when John first came in, John took about 4 or 5 years to become a star. I would say like a bona fide star. We seen a bunch of flashes, you know what I'm saying? But then
right.
He became a star at some point. But before y'all came on, I was telling the Nitty. What scares me with the Rockets is in crunch time. I don't care about the game winning shot. I'm talking about just crunch time. The last 5 minutes of the game, whatever.
Yeah, we got to make key plays. That's what I mean. The continuity. Yeah.
I feel like they don't know who they're going to. Like we know Denver, Joker, and Murray. But whoever, even if they don't get the shot, is going through them. You know what I'm saying? Lakers, Bron, Doncic, Warriors, Butler, Curry. We know who's going to go through no matter who gets the shot. I don't know who's going to go through with the Rockets. And that's what makes me nervous if it ain't no blowouts, because I don't expect a bunch of blowouts. So I'm gonna go with the experience in this one. I'm gonna go Warriors in 7. I think they go push him, full push.
Yeah. Yeah, I like you said, the continuity is a big thing,
Yeah.
a real big thing, and I think that the Warriors they have that. Even though this team is not the still championship team from the Warriors past, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? But I think that the core pieces of Draymond and Steph being there, I think that they actually lead the team. So if you need somebody to get whoever on board, they got that. And
Mhm.
I think in coaching wise, like I said, I think Houston has the coaching advantage. So if it does come down to X's and O's and trying to get a last minute shot off, I think they have the talent on that Houston team to make it. But will they make it? I think he knows who he's going with. I think the coaching is solid. I just don't know if you can trust whoever to make that shot. Jalen Green, I don't know if you can trust him in the clutch to make a shot. Amen Thompson, I think he's a dog. I think he's a future star.
I like him a lot. I think he took Smith's spot. Like I told everybody in that draft that Smith wasn't like that. I told him, but man, you remember we was at Phil's engagement party, I think it was. Remember in North?
Oh, it's on Jabari Smith.
Right.
Okay.
You remember,
I had to think about who you're talking about. Okay.
And I was like, yo, I think Banchero was definitely better. I said Jabari can't get to his own shot. Watch them in college. Whenever they played against tough teams, the Tennessees and all that, he was on lock. He was on lock because he can't get his own shot. And it's coming out showing. That man averaged over 10 his whole career. Banchero, I think he's a star already. I don't think he's a bona fide. I think Banchero's a star already. He made the All-Star team last year. This year he only ain't make it because he got hurt.
Banchero star. Yeah. I'll tell you a star. Yeah, I agree with that.
Wait, Nitty, you ain't get your pick yet because you was the first one I asked, but you wasn't ready. You gotta be ready.
You talking about?
Rockets
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna go Warriors in 7.
Warriors in 7. I should be writing all this down if I can bring it back later, but we can always go back to the video. I gotta get them other games from y'all though, man. Me and Nitty already gave our picks. We'll give ours again quick, but y'all, we just put the first game. The first game is the kind of, it is what it is. But Pacers and Bucks, obviously Pacers go out to be a 1-0. But what y'all got? Like, what y'all feeling with that series?
I'll go. Especially with what it's looking like right now.
Wait, before you go, Dame will be back game 2 or 3. They said, but I think it's gonna be 2 now after watching this.
I still think with them losing game 1, the Pacers have gradually gotten better and better all season. You know what I'm saying? They had a rough start to the season, then they got better and better all season. They beat them last year, but Dame and Giannis were out. I just don't think, for some reason, I don't think it's working over there in Milwaukee with Dame and Giannis. And I think the Pacers just have kind of figured it out. They're a mid-tier team in the East, and right now I think they're just better than the Bucks, man. In the 7-game series, especially jumping off to a 1-0 lead at home with home court. If they can make it back to game 7, Milwaukee make it back to Indiana for game 7, I think Indiana still pulls it out because of that home court advantage. Even though a healthy Giannis is better than any player on either team.
Agreed.
But he
So
can't
what's
do
your
it.
number? You said how many games?
I don't think it goes 7. I think it go about 6, and I think the Pacers win.
Okay. Pacers in 6. What you got, man?
Let me ask a quick question. What was the series last year when they played? I kind of got my pick, but I just want to know. 6-4-2?
I think it was 6. But Dame and I know Dame got hurt. They both got hurt during the series. No.
Right.
Greek got hurt right before the playoffs.
Right. And
Dame got hurt like game 3 or 4.
They didn't sweep him.
They might have swept him. Let me go do my knowledge. Let me get my knowledge on. Bucks versus Pacers. What year was that? 2024, right?
Yeah.
24. It went. Damn, why am I doing that?
4-2.
So it was 6, right?
Yeah, it went 6. Yeah.
They fought, yeah.
All right, with that said, I'm going 7 Bucks.
Matter of
I think
fact,
the coach, they're going to have to find a way to mess this game up a little bit. Can't let Indiana just be getting up and down the court and scoring. I think Bucks will come back. They'll find a way to muddy the waters, and I think they can take them in 7.
and I think I'm tripping. I think the Bucks might have went out to a 2-0 lead or something, huh?
The Bucks went to a
Last-
2-0
Maybe I
lead.
can't remember. I'm trying to think back.
Somebody was up. Somebody was definitely up on that early. The 2-0. I got a game preview for
Yeah,
next
Milwaukee took the 1-0 lead. Then 1-0. Okay, that's what it was. Milwaukee took the 1-0 lead. Then Indiana came back and tied it. Milwaukee won game 3. The Pacers won game 3. Milwaukee won game 4. The Bucks won game 5. And game 6, Indiana closed them out. That's what happened.
Yeah, I'm sticking my pick Bucks in 7. Unless somehow Dame don't come back. But Bucks in 7. I think they'll find a way to muddy up the games. Keep them from scoring 120.
You got Bucks coming
They
back?
kill them, take their
Nah, this
it's
is
over.
gonna sound crazy coming from me because I'm not
This
a big
is over.
dude, but I think this is where the Bucks will miss somebody like Chris Middleton. I think
Yo,
this is where,
Kuzma had 0 points today. That's his replacement. That's horrible.
Yeah,
points.
man.
I thought wait till they come playoff time when they traded Middleton. Because they act like Middleton didn't help them win games in the playoffs.
He helped them win the
Yeah.
championship. But I think Middleton was
This
popped. Though. I think he was popped. I ain't gonna lie.
you know who they actually missed the most? Drew Holiday, bro.
For sure.
They missed Drew Holiday the most, and I know they had to give him up to get Dame, but that hadn't worked out, bro.
I mean, I feel like they had to shake it up a little bit. They was on they lost in the first round every year after the championship.
I would have put Middleton in that trade. Now I'll send you Middleton. I'm keeping Drew.
I'm not taking Middleton.
Yeah, I wouldn't take Middleton. I wouldn't take Middleton.
Yeah, I ain't taking him.
This might be the end of the road for the Bucks, man. This might be the end of the line for them.
Yeah,
They don't get it done this year.
It's time
Yeah,
to
because
send
shit,
time to
Giannis
send Rico to the
talking about
Nuggets,
Giannis said he want every foreigner in a big market. So shit, he's talking about
Yeah.
him.
He could come on over to Brooklyn. Come on
No,
over to Brooklyn.
Ain't nothing over there. You gotta come over to Denver, baby. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
hey,
Go
listen,
get
we
yourself 2
got
or 3 rings.
we got 5 first-round picks, so as long as we can hit on at least half of them,
Brooklyn over there running like it's an NFL franchise. What you gonna do with 5 first-round picks?
you gotta hit on them. You gotta hit on them. Man.
Man, what I think
Well,
I think he's coming to New York. I
If
just
we
think
lucky, we get 5 first-round players to hit on all together.
You
I
said
think
what?
I think Giannis wants to be in New York. He just want to be in the Garden, bro. I don't think he coming to Brooklyn.
Don't nobody want to go to the Garden.
I don't know. They looking
want,
alright, bro. We might.
Man, I've been hearing that statement. People want to go to the Knicks
Yeah.
since I was like 2-3 years old.
Since we brought it up, what we got with this Knicks Pistons series since it got brought up?
Knicks.
I got the
What?
Knicks at 7, but I'm not confident in that. The Pistons done had their number, bro. I'm not confident in it. I just think if I look at the teams and what team is actually a better team personnel wise, I gotta go with the Knicks. But they haven't proved it. They haven't proved it to me this year against this team. So I don't put the Pistons out of it. I think it's gonna go 7.
Oh, I was saying earlier, I think I picked the Pistons in 7 as well. Oh, I picked the Pistons in 7, but I think Tibbs like to run his players into the ground, and I don't know. We're gonna see if they run out of gas. They might run out of gas first round. They might run out of gas in the second round, but we're gonna find out.
I'd have been with you with that, but I think the best thing that happened to the Knicks was Brunson getting hurt. I said the best thing that happened to the Knicks was Brunson got hurt and he set out for about 3 weeks to a month. But he's rejuvenated, and when you could get your best player rejuvenated and still have home court, that's tough. I think Detroit is a great matchup, though. I think Detroit is like that's gonna be a tough whoever comes out of that series is gonna be feeling it the next series. But I'm gonna go with experience in this one. I'm gonna let experience overwhelm, even though I think Cade Cunningham. Nah, I can't go that far. He's soon, though. I was about to say he's the best player in that series, but I'm gonna let Brunson still get that. But Cade's right there. Like he right there. This is a coming out party right here for Cade. Like it's showtime. What my man Apollo said before he got killed. It's showtime. Drago had to put him down. So Brunson gonna be Drago, man. You got to put him up out of his misery for this week or two, whatever. But I'm gonna go Knicks, and I think I said 7. I might have said 6. Oh yeah, I said Knicks and 6, but I'm gonna change it right now to 7.
I'm gonna say Knicks and 6.
Knicks and 6.
Yep. 6 can be the easy one. You said what?
Nitty, you gave yours again? I can't remember.
Pistons and 7.
Oh yeah.
You know, I can't pick the Knicks. I can't.
That Nick hate is running strong.
He hate that AC. You don't know he a Brooklyn Nets fan, so it's all hate inspired, that pick.
Hey man. You already know. You already know.
I said that pick for my man Nitty is all hate inspired. He's a Brooklyn Nets fan, so you know what time when it's there. He's a Nets fan, so ain't no love.
Let me ask you this, Nitty. You live in Brooklyn?
No, I don't. I live in New Jersey. I don't live in Brooklyn.
But
you so you just follow the Nets from New Jersey.
But I've been a Nets fan since 1990, 91.
Oh, okay. Because I was just wondering. I was like, I didn't know how a person become a Nets fan.
But remember, they was Jersey, so.
Yeah, but I mean, you went with them. That's cool because I'm a Saints fan. I know they were talking about taking them to San Antonio at one time. I was like, I don't think I could be a San Antonio Saints fan.
Oh well. Hey, sometimes that you got to go with the history. You can't just, you know what I mean. I know the who was it? The Browns did it with the Ravens, but damn, like you got to go along with the history. I did it with the Raiders. Went to from Oakland to Vegas. Went from Oakland to LA, back to Oakland. Now we in Vegas.
Yeah, that was. I think the Raiders fans, y'all are different though, bro. Y'all a different breed, bro. Y'all been homeless, bro. Y'all travel all the time. Y'all always moving, so it's kind of something y'all used to. Oakland, LA, Oakland. Like when I first started paying attention to football, when I was probably like 8 years old, they were the Los Angeles Raiders. Then they moved to Oakland. Then they go back to Los Angeles.
There was Oakland, went to Los Angeles, then went back to Oakland,
and then to Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, man. How long before y'all go back to LA?
Nah, we making a lot of money now, and we got our own stadium, so I don't think we're gonna go back.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to keep the Saints here, man. We waiting on Shador.
I'm trying to get Shador. You think Shador going? Oh, that's gonna be something special if y'all get him.
You can get Shador. You gotta trade. You gotta trade up to number 6 though.
Hey man, shit, come get it. I'll give you a number. Hey, tell them boys we're gonna give them the number 9 this year's second round and next year's second round. Let's go.
Oh, that's perfect. I'll take that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, bro. Because I can't see him dropping past the Jets.
Oh yeah.
I hope you don't.
You think you go fall to the You think you go fall to the Steelers?
Shador?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, they pick
Shador fall past what you said, the Saints. If he go past that, somebody calling, they coming up to get him.
They'll come get him, right?
Yeah, they gonna come get him.
If the Saints don't draft him, and then I might be looking for another team if the Saints don't draft him. But a bigger one, man. Yeah. But, 2 of them.
Trying to get the name.
Yeah, if he get past the Saints, I do think Pittsburgh's gonna draft him.
Yeah.
I tell you what, they can call Dallas.
Yeah, I would be happy.
Damn, Dallas. They can call San Francisco and come up and get him.
Nah,
call
they love
bullshit.
Purdy, bro.
San Fran.
Pittsburgh.
If San Fran bargaining too high, you call Dallas. Both of them will trade out that position.
Pittsburgh may try to leapfrog New Orleans anyway. If they see him starting to drop, and then it might become a little bidding war between New Orleans and
Beat
Pittsburgh.
their ass. They jump us, bro. Yeah. I'd be so pissed off, bro. Like I said, man, I'm a Saints fan, so the draft has pissed me off numerous years. I never thought that Shador would even be it would even be possible for Shador to drop to 9, but they got the slander campaign on him. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll take it, man. If they're gonna slander him until you file a 9, we gotta take him. But I was in the camp of I didn't care what we draft the best player available, as long as I didn't want us to draft another damn offensive lineman. That'll piss me off. We draft the offensive lineman, I'll be pissed off, bro. That'll be our last 3 years. We drafted an offensive lineman, our line still suck. So don't waste another first round draft. Get a skilled player that can help us. So I'm looking for that, but I don't think only thing that scares me now is our coach likes Dart. And
Yeah, I did hear that.
yeah, bro, and it's hard when you try not to bring race and everything, but you got a white coach that like this white boy, man. That scares me. That scares me, man. He see a lot of himself in Jackson Dart, and don't see none of himself in Shador. So that scared me. But hopefully do the right thing, and he understand that he want to be a coach here for a long time, and what the fan base is going to do if he doesn't pick Shador and he's right there.
I tell you what, either one would be happy for me.
What y'all got in this series? My Nuggets and Clippers.
Man, I got the Clippers 17-13.
I got the
Clippers.
I got the Nuggets 5, really.
5? You sound like Nitty. That's
5.
crazy.
That's what I said
5.
earlier.
5. I know y'all talking a lot of 17 series. Ain't gonna happen. 5. The death of the claw.
Them boys is playing right now. I ain't gonna lie. Them Clippers. I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about like in general. They've been balling, bro.
They can win this game by 30 points, and I'm gonna say Nuggets in 5.
I got Nuggets.
Unless Joker be carried off the court, Nuggets in 5.
Them boys don't have a coach, man. I'm going with the Clippers. Clippers in 7.
Why
because
coach?
The Nuggets still got the best player in the league, and him alone, he's gonna get them a couple of games.
Why we ain't got a coach though?
Huh?
That man came from a great coach.
I ain't got no coach. I ain't got no coach.
That man coaching, man. He been on his father for years.
Who?
Our coach Adelman. You remember his father,
bro.
Rick Adelman?
Yeah, man.
I got Rick Adelman's son. That's the coach.
Yeah. So look, this is what it is. I think I told maybe Nitty or maybe Bane. I can't remember which one I told. Every time that Malone was either suspended or took time off, we flourished under Adelman. Yeah? Like his subbing patterns is so much better than Malone's. If you remember, like I told y'all, I wanted Malone out the year we won the championship before we won it though. His subbing patterns, I don't like playing Joker the whole first and the whole third quarter, and then starting the second and the fourth quarter with him on the bench until the 7-minute mark. That's given because if we don't jump with him in the first or third quarter, we in trouble the second and fourth quarter. He got to come out early. He got to come out with like 4 minutes in the first. I never liked that, but Adelman does the same actually. But he subs.
Let me just throw you one little tidbit to that. You know who sub patterns that equal to? Michael Jordan's. He played the whole first,
we do.
And then he gonna sit in the beginning of that second. He gonna sit in the beginning of that fourth. Unless sometimes once in a blue, Phil might take him out a little late in the third, late in the first, depending on how the game was going.
But the problem is
Scotty with the late.
But the problem is we got us Scottie Pippen, but we don't got Scottie Pippen.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all Scottie Pippen only show up sometime. Scottie Pippen show up every game.
My ticket's shot now, I think. I don't know. I gotta check it out. But I was about to say I got him down to score 25 today, but
I got that on my wish ticket.
No,
But
they
we ain't
better
gonna
not
act
get
like
together.
everybody talking about playoff Jimmy. It's a thing. It's a certain thing of playoff Murray. Murray go crazy in the playoffs.
that's why I got him down for 25.
Why is that he can go crazy in the playoffs like that and he don't go crazy during the season like that?
I don't think his body built to do it for a whole season, honestly.
Huh?
I don't think his body's built to do it for a whole season, honestly.
Yeah.
I think he just plays to get himself about 19, 20 a game in the regular season because if he's going for because he be getting you about 29, 30 in the playoffs typically. I think he averaged about that since the what's that thing, the COVID, what they call
Pandemic.
it? Pandemic, yeah.
The bubble. The bubble.
He started going crazy in the bubble, and ever since then he's been lights out in the playoffs.
Yeah, nobody knew that boy to the bubble, man.
I mean, I did as a Nuggets fan, but
Yeah, I mean, of course you knew him, but
anybody watching Denver, you know what I'm saying? But even now they don't watch Denver. People be like, oh, they played, oh, they won again. Oh, all right,
Hey, a lot of stars was born during the bubble.
for sure.
Playoff Jimmy was created in the bubble.
What's my man from the Pacers that he never did it outside the bubble? He was nice. He was going crazy. He had the braids. You know, remember the dude with the braids? He was going stupid in the bubble.
From where?
Warren, TJ Warren.
TJ
Oh,
Warren.
yeah, TJ,
right.
oh, yeah, that boy got buckets.
Man, he got traded to the Suns. I don't know what happened to him after that.
Bro, he wasn't the same with the Pacers before he got traded after the bubble was over. Like, I'm like, is it that much easier to play with no crowd and not moving? he looked like he was an MVP conversation for bubble. Like he averaged like 30, bro.
Nah, he was.
And I never heard of him before that. I ain't gonna lie to you, to the bubble.
Nah, me either. I think he played for Texas or somebody.
The Pacers,
He played at what's his name? He played at NC State.
Oh,
he
did
did?
he?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn, I
First
should
team
know.
all ACC if I'm mistaken. Yup.
Oh, he was a dog then. First team all ACC.
Yeah, he was nice.
Especially around that time.
TJ Warren was nice. He was a walking bucket.
Real
Bro,
talk.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me, man. I'm looking at this game, bro. I hate Kawhi's game, bro. I hate watching.
It's like a
Nah,
robot.
he
It's
just
like
do a lot of watching
a
and-
robot.
Yeah, like it's like if his man don't have the ball, everybody you can call him the claw all you want, bro. If his man don't have the ball, he just watching. He's watching.
He do that. He do that 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, and then he'll pull up.
Nah, I
That's it.
hate watching this game, bro.
You know
I
what
hate
Kawhi
watching
looked
this
like?
game.
Kawhi game looked like he made that dribble up ball. That little like, everything is like compact. Like everything is like just like they did when we grew up in the 90s and 80s playing basketball. Like don't cuff the ball, handshake to the crossover. It's just like he got that old school handles, like, but it's sharp though. His shot is super. He got the flattest jump shot, but I don't know how he make that flat jump shot. Like he gets no air under his shot, but that man a dog, man.
I had a chance to go watch. Took my son to a Pelicans game this year, and they played the Clippers. And I think that was Kawhi had been back a couple games, so he was just getting back to rolling. But his game it looks trash in real life. It looks trash, bro. You like, dog, this dude suck. How is everybody said that the dude is a top 10 player in the league, bro? It's you watch it, but I think he ended up that game with like 22, something like that. And you don't even notice it. But I tell you who was hooping. Harden. Harden was hooping that game, bro. I said, I could imagine seeing Houston Harden hooping. He was really like, he shows flashes now of that Houston Harden, but he can still get a bucket at any time, like he just did, bro.
Yeah, he killing it. They kill us with this pick and roll. We can't stop it.
Yeah, man. That's why I said one of the things about it, man, is basketball is a game. If you can use the pieces that you have on your team to their best, you can beat anybody. And I think that's where the coaching is going to come into play, because Ty Lue is a hell of a coach. And like you said, y'all can't do nothing about that pick and roll. You think he's gonna stop calling it?
No, he's not. I mean, they play as well all the time. You remember our first time we beat them was in the series in the bubble. Actually, they was up 2-0. And we came back and won in 7 games. I don't know if you remember. And then we beat them, but for like 2 straight years after that too. Before we was the Lakers daddy, we was the Clippers daddy. You know what I mean? We just ran LA. You know what I mean? We ran through LA.
Yeah, man. And the thing, like I picked the Clippers in this series, just kind of like I say, strictly off of how good they've been playing as of late. And that boy Zubac, he's the only person that I think can give Jokic a problem. Not a real problem, but he's good. He can score. He can go back and forth with him. He's big, so he can give him a problem on the inside. But Jokic just got a full bag. If he got to take you out, he's gonna take you out. And so it's just, he's gonna make him slow down. He's not gonna be able to score just like that. It's gonna take a little time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Harden busting our ass. That's for sure.
Yeah, man.
He getting right. He looking like the Rockets Harden right now.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like if
That
they have
first step is quick, yeah.
it's not gonna be Kawhi. It'll be Harden if anything.
Man, we about to blow them out. They about to get this work. Let's go, Christian. Let's go, Christian. Show them the buttons, Christian. Now that dunk was weak, I ain't gonna lie. But I need
Yeah,
that.
that was weak.
He supposed to set it off. He down. He supposed to come with the cock back, like pause. Like he supposed to came through crazy. Like, come on.
That boy ain't did that since he was in 11th grade, bro.
Oh, you must start watching. So you don't watch it. He dunk on people crazy. You definitely ain't even watching, man.
Yeah.
Well, but last year playoffs, he got him banged on somebody.
He banged
I
on
seen when he
Gobert.
dunked on. Who was that he dunked on and they was about to beat his ass?
No, he was about to beat up on Gobert. Yeah, Gobert. Gobert.
Oh,
right?
yeah, Gobert. Yeah. He was probably gonna beat up on Gobert.
Everybody know Gobert is that word we can't say on YouTube, Facebook, and any social media platform. The P word.
Yeah. Hey, that was so funny though, because Gobert calmed down when Russ came over there. But
Right.
now
Real
you want
fast.
to chill. You want to smoke with the white boy, but now you want to chill since Russ coming over there.
You know for being in the chokey. If you don't get him sit down somewhere.
Oh yeah. I tell you what though, man, if y'all can unlock Russ, y'all can make a run, bro. If y'all can unlock Russ with that second unit, y'all can make a run. I can't lie.
I think it's gonna be honestly. I think MPJ will be the key.
Yeah,
I need the MPJ to give me.
You
that
know, he
17.
always my kitty. I wish I just come up off him.
You say MPJ, right?
He's always the key to me for y'all. I wish I just come up off and let him go somewhere where he can step up to another level, maybe if he got it or not.
That was my goal when I was trying to get him to y'all for Levine, but we backed out of the trade because our stupid GM. I wanted Levine.
Oh, they traded Levine to him in a heartbeat.
It was on the table. We backed out. They said y'all wanted too much. Y'all wanted something else. Which is understandable. I think Levine is a better player at this moment, but I think MPJ on a team where he could shoot when he wants, I think MPJ is giving you 24, 25 a game easily.
Yeah. If he can shoot when he wants, he is.
Yeah.
I loved him coming out of college, even though he was hurt. I thought that was genius. When the Nuggets picked him up, I was like, bro.
Agreed.
I was like, dog, they can just sit on him and wait for him to get healthy because they don't need him right now. But when he gets healthy, he would have been a top 5 pick in that draft, bro.
Oh, for sure. For sure. If he was healthy, he'd definitely been top 5.
So I was like, anybody who took him was going to be smart. Somebody had to take him that didn't have to have him that year. And y'all did it. They was smart.
And then who passed up on him? The New York Knicks. Who they got? What's that man from Kentucky they got?
They got Kevin Knox and said.
Kevin Knox.
That one didn't work with us. The Bulls, we drafted Wendell Carter. Oh my God, I almost dropped the phone driving home listening to that.
Who'd you want that year?
I'm at work all day trying to listen. If this man falls to number 7, the Bulls, and I don't hear Michael Porter Jr., I'm done. I can't.
Oh, that was the same year?
That was the same year we took Wendell Carter.
Oh, man.
And then Knicks, I think, had to pick after us, and they took a couple picks after us, something like that. They had to Kevin Knox, which I ain't really knocked out as much.
I ain't think Knox was like
Knox
that.
Knox was at least worth the try. But in this day and age, what the heck was we going to do with Wendell Carter? He's a solid player, but what we gonna do with him?
Never had a chance, yeah.
I don't care if Porter wasn't gonna play the whole first year. We ain't going nowhere anyway.
So, man, how long you been a Bulls fan, bro?
How do you say in Sandlot?
Man. I seen that black cat do a reverse layup or something like that in that uniform. I can't even say whatever your age, maybe like 3, 4. I can remember back then.
Bro,
Ever since he was doing that.
Let me tell you, man. I was a Bulls fan, just like I'm a Saints fan for years, and then I figured out that I wasn't really a Bulls fan. You know what happened to me?
I know what happened.
Kurt Heinrich was our star player, and I said, "Bro, I can't deal with these Bulls, bro." And I jumped off the bandwagon then, and the next year they drafted Derrick Rose. I said, "Hell no!"
Hey man, come on home.
No, bro, right now I don't have a home. Like, it's what's crazy is I'm like a fan of players now because I can't be solid in one team. I even tried with the Pels, bro, but every time I try with the Pels, bro, they trade our best players. So I said, I can't do that, man. I can't do that no more. I tried with the Pels when we was the Hornets. They traded Chris Paul. I tried with the Pels. Then they trade Anthony Davis. No. So now I know they're gonna trade Zion. I just been waiting on it. And I understand he ain't been healthy, but when he is healthy, he's ridiculous. You stay, you wait, let him know he ain't going nowhere, man. You might as well go on, toughen up, because you're gonna be here. But I think they hold him out and all that other stuff, bro. The management down there is terrible, and our medical staff has it terrible as well, bro. So I right now I'm a Bron fan, so I'm rolling with the Lakers. But my original team, and I got a customized jersey. I'm a Celtics fan, so I still celebrate with the Celtics won.
I'll be right back. I gotta get a drink. I need a drink.
Yeah, man, that's crazy though, man. I don't see how you held on through the Heinrich years, bro.
That's part of being a fan. You gotta go. You
keep
gotta go
moving to the next draft,
bro.
I wish they would take the players that I wanted them to take.
Yeah,
like Michael Porter Jr. I thought it was a slam dunk.
I damn near stopped being a fan when they drafted Marcus Pfizer. I said, bro. I said, man, this dude is not finna be our savior, bro. What are we doing?
Great Iowa State legend.
Dog, I couldn't take it, bro. I said, and then like I tried, I said, I'm gonna give him a chance. I gave it that year, and I didn't see nothing. I was like, bro, I'm almost out of here, man. I couldn't take it, man. They got Heinrich. I was like, well, at least he can shoot. You know what I'm saying? And
Denver right back in the game.
We never got better, bro. When they got Tyrus Thomas out of LSU, I was like, okay, well, shoot, we might could do something. I can root for that. And Gone got rid of him. I was like, bro, I can't do this, man. Everything they would try to do, it would fall apart, bro. I was like, man, I can't stay here with that. When they drafted Ron Artest, I was like, okay, well maybe we got something with him. And what was his name? Ben Gordon.
Ben Gordon. Yeah, that was my guy. Shoot it, man. That's all I wanted. I wanted Ben Gordon to take every shot. I didn't care if it was bad or good, just shoot it.
Bro,
at least I know we're gonna get a shot off.
We had something with Ben, bro. I was like, we got something with him, and then what they traded him to the Pistons or something.
Oh, yeah. We're about to trade him to the Lakers. But Kobe ain't want to come to the Bulls if Luau Deng wasn't going to be there.
Yeah.
Luau was clutch a little bit.
Yeah, Luau was cool there too, man.
Luau was a good player. Yeah. We had a good squad. We ran out there. A lot of good players. I like how they developed Jimmy, and then he started coming along. Noah was a tough guy. Well, tough guy as far as played tough. He hustled, brought the energy. D Rose, we all know how D Rose was.
That's one of the tragedies of the NBA, bro. If he doesn't get hurt, he's one of the greatest, bro. He's one of the greatest. He has at least 2 rings. I see 2 seasons that if he hadn't got
You thought
hurt,
we'd got 2?
I think he would only
I don't know
got
how
2.
many rings or if any, but it hurt watching him go down. As soon as I seen him come down, I'm like, "Ah."
He's
I
gonna be
see
that
2
Patrick Ewing treatment.
because when LeBron went to Miami, he threw the whole league off, and that would have been the thing that kept him from getting those other rings. I think if he doesn't get hurt, LeBron never leaves Miami either. I think they have a real rivalry going on.
Yeah, but LeBron was the reason that messed us all up, man. Because we was rocking. We blew them out that first game. We matched up with them. Then they figured it out. We put LeBron on Derrick Rose, who ain't nothing but a 6'8" Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
We put LeBron on Derrick Rose in the fourth quarter, and that was it. Because they had no answer other than that.
Yeah, man. And that's crazy, bro. Damn, this boy Harden is a killer, bro.
Yeah, he hurting us right now, bro.
He is a killer.
Hey, listen, he can hurt us. Hope my fan do ticket out. I ain't mad at him. Just don't win the game. Oh my God, he got Christian sliding. Oh,
But another NBA tragedy like they just showed him, man. Ben Simmons, bro. That dude.
Oh my God.
He's a self tragedy.
I was about to say, he seems like his one was self-inflicted.
I wait.
Yeah,
I
I feel like he was playing hard and got
about
injured or something.
3
I
to
just don't
4
understand
years of
why
my
he's still
life.
hooping. I
I
don't
wasted
understand why
3
he's
years
still
of my
hooping,
life
bro.
trying to be hopeful for this guy.
Listen,
bro.
I mean, ain't nobody right about everything, but let me tell you something. They said I was a homer. Who he came out with from Duke? Who was from Duke that year that came out? And I said he should have been number 1. Was it Tatum?
Nah, it wasn't Tatum.
Nah,
Who was it?
Tatum came out with what's the name? You know, Tatum came out with Fultz and Lonzo.
Who was it with Duke that year?
Let me see.
Might have been Okafor. Nah, couldn't be Okafor.
Okafor was way before Tatum.
Nah, Okafor was after Ben Simmons, I think. No, he was just before Ben Simmons.
Yeah. Damn. Was it Ingram? Maybe.
Might have been Ingram. Might have
I
been
think it
Ingram.
was Ingram.
Was that the year with Ingram? I can't remember for sure.
Yeah,
It might have been Ingram. Ingram went what 2?
Ingram went 2, I believe. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Ingram has been better than him ultimately, but when you look at it, though, it was initially for sure Ben was better. Yeah, it was Ingram, then Jaylen Brown. Buddy Hield went 6th.
It could have got Jaylen Brown. I mean, I wouldn't have did that at that point, but
I can't even go back and say I would have drafted Ben Simmons number 1 all day, any day. But
yeah, at that time, I mean, you couldn't have not.
Who knew his psyche was that crushed?
So see, I didn't believe in him because he couldn't shoot at all. Like they were saying, LeBron and or Magic, but he couldn't shoot. I see more Magic than LeBron out of him.
But the thing is, he couldn't shoot, but he could score. He could score, and
he could pass.
Yeah, he could pass. He could score. He could pass. He was a defensive star.
Look at Mama. Look at Mama showing out. You got the same last name. We know it's you, Ma. I appreciate you. Appreciate love, Ma.
He probably just jumped in and did that.
Bias gang. Love you, Ma.
Nah, man. But I mean, when you look at that draft, they had a lot of people that were that ended up doing better than him. Siakam even went 27. DeJounte Murray was in that draft.
There's a lot of talent in that draft, but I get it as far as all them names. But I just thought like all them sleeky guys, like the Brandon Ingrams. We talked about somebody else. I can't remember who we talked about earlier. Me and you, Nitty. I said I thought he was gonna be the next Durant. Oh, that was on my Michael Porter, but I thought Brandon Ingram was too.
That's who I modeled him out. I said Ingram, and I think he could have been. I think he could have been. I just think that he once he got traded from LA to New Orleans, we never made him the focus of the team. Had we made him the focus of the team and let him know that this your team, you go get the buckets, he would have developed to that. Because when we had injuries and he was the focus of the team, he was our lead bucket getter. And he could get to a spot and get those buckets when he needed to, but then he got hurt.
Y'all was tough. If y'all could have went into the playoffs with no injuries, this one time fully, Pelicans was tough, man. With McCollum. No, it wasn't McCollum.
Yeah.
Was McCollum at first? They had McCollum at first?
Yeah.
Nah, they traded and got McCollum.
Who was there before with them with Ingram and Zion? Who's the third person? Who?
Lonzo Ball.
Okay, now then McCollum then. When they got McCollum, I thought that was going to be a nice big three. If they could just get out of them injuries, man. But it was like it's always one or two of them was out every time.
Yeah, man. And then, even if the starting lineup, if we'd have had DeJounte Murray this year, along with we kept Ingram, we had McCollum, had Zion, I forgot who else it was. Who we had at 5. I don't know who we had the 5. It was nothing at the 5, really. But if we'd have made it, if we'd have had I think they had Zion playing the 5. So whoever they had playing.
Yeah, they had Valanciunas or something like that.
They let him leave in the season, man.
Yeah. He's playing somewhere else.
Yeah, if they were able to keep him, that would have been a squad.
Right.
But they let him go. But if we'd have had that team had been healthy all year, I said they were the top 5 seed in the West, bro. I really do.
Yeah, they was tough, bro. That team. I like the young guys y'all got. I can't think of their names off the top of my head. The shooter here, tall, slinky dude. Shooter. Black dude. Nobody can think of his name?
I'm trying to think of his damn name. I like him too.
Tough, yo. He's and I like the little Spanish point guard. Like just some gritty. He real gritty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out the name of that tall guy I'm talking about. I'm on it right now.
You want to say his name Murray, but it's not Murray.
I know you was talking
Trey
about
Trey Murphy.
Trey Murphy, yeah, exactly. I like Trey.
Yeah, Trey Murphy. And
I like Jordan Hawkins too.
Yeah, Jordan Hawkins. Yeah, he a bucket.
Kind of did. He's got to put it together.
Yeah, man. And one thing, like I said, I watched the Pelicans the other night just to see because I was live betting. So I watched them because I know everybody was sitting out, and I saw they signed Elfrid Payton. Elfrid Payton was back, and I don't understand why they won't just give him a contract because they give him a 10-day, then they drop him, then he'll be back 10-day. Bro, give him a contract, man. The dude, and he's good. Like he had 11 assists in the first quarter. I'm like, bro, that dude can be on your roster. Why are y'all not signing him? He from here. You know what I mean? But I say it's one of those things when I see players stuff happen like that with players, I say it's something that they see that we don't see at practice.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know what he's doing, but he need to get it together because he bouncing. You'll see Elfrid Payton on somebody's roster every year on a 10-day. And I don't understand it.
I would say another player, since we was talking about earlier about players that could have been something, but injuries and other circumstances stopped them. This one player played for your Pelicans too, DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh man,
that's another one.
Dog, if Boogie had just signed that contract with us, Boogie would be in the league right now, man. He let them people hype him up to not taking that 20-something million a year we were offering him and going and taking I don't know how much he took to go sign with the Warriors. It was like a little 2-3 million a year to sign with the Warriors for a chance to get a ring, bruh. That ruined his career. That stint, people started thinking he was a joke then, and he could still hoop. Boogie would have still been in the league right now. AD would have never left. They would have came back that next year, ran it back, been another playoff team, and you still had. So you have him, you have AD, Boogie, you got Drew Holiday, and whoever y'all picked up in the draft. You know what I'm saying? Or free agency to run it back with.
Right.
and you got a squad, you got competition, you can compete. That was the year that Blazers was like the number 2 seed, and we swept them.
Okay.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
Dame was pissed.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
know, so we had a squad. I think we just ended up going to have to play the Warriors the next round.
Well, you know that's Warriors in their prime or not?
Yeah, that was Warriors in their prime.
Y'all fought though, if I remember correctly. Y'all put up a good fight.
Yeah, they fought, man. We won 2 games.
Yeah, it was a good fight. I remember that.
2 games with just AD.
Hey,
No
listen,
book.
we take fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. And that's what I said. That's what I understand about the organization, bro. We'll take some leaps and bounds, and then the next thing you know, they let them go. I'm like, bro, if we're on the right track, add to that. Why are you taking away?
Right.
It's crazy, man. I'm trying to see. It's another team that did that. Oh, the Timberwolves. That was the stupidest thing in the world, bro.
What
You
happened?
you go to the Western Conference Finals and you take Cat, you trade Cat, and Julius Randle's a good player. He's not Cat, bro.
People like throwing that under the water, under the bridge. Like that should be getting the same stuff that that Dallas getting for Doncic or close to it.
Yeah.
Like
It
you
should
literally using the Western Conference Finals, and you was the favorite to go to the championship once you got there. Once you beat Denver,
Yep.
they just dropped the ball against Dallas, and
They had already won their championship.
yeah, like
Yeah.
you run that back.
Dog, is no way that they should have traded him back, man.
Listen, now that you think about it, 3 of the 4 teams that made the Final Four traded a big piece of their player, a big piece to their team. The Knicks traded Randall, whether we say it's better or not. They was in Eastern Conference Finals last year.
Yep.
No, what? No, they wasn't. Pacers beat them. My bad. Pacers beat them in the second round.
Sure did. The Pacers.
But the Western Conference, Dallas and Minnesota both made big trades, and they not what they was last year.
That's true. The grass ain't greener sometimes.
How do you make that trade? Like you ain't been like if you've been there and you was like, all right, we just keep getting there, not making it and make moves. You ain't been there. You finally got there, got that far, and you make a move like that. I don't get it.
The only time that's worked is like if you keep getting there and you can't get over the hump is when Toronto traded to get Kawhi. When they traded damn, what's his name? DeRozan.
Mm-hmm.
And you got Kawhi back, that was smart. Because you can't beat LeBron. You can't beat LeBron.
Right.
So you gotta trade. You gotta trade DeRozan.
They push all the chips in the middle of the table.
Yeah,
Shout
and
out to
it
the
worked out for him. It worked out for him for a year.
Shout out to the Hoxies real quick with the check-in.
Whoa. Nah,
man,
I mean, like I said, I think that a lot of teams they blow up their team too fast, bro. They blow up their team too fast, and then they wondering why the GM got fired. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wondering why he made a dumbass move. Like, what you want me to do? He had to go.
Now, a team like us, when we should have got Levine, we've been here. We've been there for the past since the what's that thing called again? When it was the pandemic. We went to the Western Conference Finals and lost
the
their
bubble.
They cheated us in the bubble. You know, they wanted to make sure LeBron got there. They cheated us because we should have beat them then again. But after that, we were their daddy. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been their daddy. Yeah. I got a commercial? Wait, commercial break?
No, man, that's me. I pressed
You might as well hit the Louisiana button now. You might as well. You might as well.
Nah, you already know it, man. I was editing some music before I got on the call. That's why I told you I was gonna be a little late.
Okay.
But you know what it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But
all right, fellas, I'm about to hop off. I'm at work, about to clock out pretty soon. Just got to finish up the day. But it was good getting on here tonight. Well, this afternoon.
You already know. I'm gonna probably
Huh?
go to a halftime, and then I'm gonna probably come back on like halftime of the Knicks game before we can catch the Knicks and Lakers.
Yeah, man. I
All
gotta
right.
help the kids, bro. I'm probably about to jump off too, bro. It's 3:00. They starting to ask me what we eating for dinner, and I
You
have
already
no
know.
idea.
You already know how I
Yeah.
get, man.
Yeah. Yeah. We all
I
know
got
that.
no idea. My wife said it's on me today, bro. So
It's on you.
yeah,
It's
man.
done. Get her done. Get it done.
Yeah, man. I don't feel like cooking. We finna see what they want from Chili's.
Right.
All right, fellas.
I'm gonna get back on probably like what time that game starts? 6. So probably like around like
Yeah.
7:30. I'm probably get back on and get for the halftime of the Knicks and then the rest of the Lakers game, whatever we get out of that.
Shoot me
All
a
right.
text, man. I might jump on.
I got you. I'm sending everybody one.
All right, bro. Holla at me.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace, peace. Yeah, we up on here still. We gonna go for a little bit longer, man. Let me see how much time we got left in the half. We got damn, I don't know if I can do that much time, man. We gonna see though. I'm gonna try. About to get back on though. Halftime of the next game. Matter of fact, I might have to go off now. I need to see my team. We getting smacked right now. I need to see what's going on. Appreciate y'all, everybody that tuned in though, man. We definitely appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all get back here around 7:30. We'll try to get back on for a little bit of the game. About to take like a 3-hour break. You know what I'm saying? We jumped on, caught a little bit of the Pacers Bucks game. Now we got on to this Nuggets Clippers game. You can see what's up, the Knicks and Pistons and the Lakers and Minnesota. Might get on for that game for real, that late night. Get on for the late night, see what's going on with that. But thank you, I mean, you already know, man. It's the Bold STP Sports Podcast, man. Make sure y'all go to our YouTube page and like and subscribe, man. Definitely subscribe to our page, man. We out here trying to get y'all some good content, try to do what we can do, man, for figuring out little things. You see, we got the new overlay, we got the backdrop, we got little things going, man. We getting better every time, man. We trying to get better. We gonna make this work though. Just keep rocking out with us, you know what I mean? Salute.